Hey everybody, welcome back to another edition of Imperfect Dietitian. In this video, I'm going to discuss the all-important topic of healthcare. Now, when you hear the word healthcare, what do you think about? I think about insurance companies, I think about doctors, I think about pharmaceuticals. I mean, that's, what we've all been kind of trained and brainwashed to think about when we hear the word healthcare. But I believe that we are looking at a whole new era of healthcare, because let's face it, our modern system, the system that's been part of our lives up to this point, it doesn't work. Our premiums are going up, our deductibles are going up, our level of care is going down. It's getting more expensive and it's not solving any issues. It's a big Band-Aid. Modern day healthcare, to be honest with you, is more along the lines of disease management. So we have to embrace this concept of self-help healthcare. Let's face it, no one is responsible for you but you. No one is going to take care of you but you. And so we have to start making the lifestyle choices that have the strongest impact on our overall health and well-being. Greater than 95% of all the reasons we go to the doctor and greater than 95% of all the pharmaceuticals that are on the market are to address our lifestyle choices. And those lifestyle choices are the foods we decide to eat, if we decide to be physically active or not, the quality of sleep and rest that we get, our stress management strategies. So, if you've watched any of my videos up to this point, you know that those are the primary areas that I focus on. And the bottom line is that these are the areas that allow us to be healthy and to thrive in this life. So modern day healthcare is there as a big safety net to, kind of catch us, when we get sick, and it's inevitable. If we're going to eat highly refined processed foods and we're not going to nourish ourselves, we're going to get sick. If we're not going to get up off our butts and walk around every once in a while and get some physical activity, we're going to get sick. If we're not sleeping well, if we're not resting and recovering appropriately, we're going to get sick. And so a lot of us are burning the candle at both ends. A lot of us aren't taking the simple steps to being happier and healthier human beings. And, with New Year's coming up and the whole New Year's resolution, a lot of us are going to wake up on January 1st and be like, that's it, I'm going to join a gym, I'm going to start a diet. But to be honest with you, we've all done that before. And usually by February 1st, we're right back where we began. Very few of us will have a successful New Year's resolution. And the bottom line is that all of us that have done New Year's resolutions, somewhere along the lines, come the spring or summer, we end up falling apart and ending up right back where we began. So what I want to help everybody understand with this self-help healthcare model is that you don't have to take on so much at once. It's small steps. It's looking at the low-lying fruit in your life and dealing with it. So it might be the fact that if you drink soda, it might just be cutting soda out of your life, or going from 3 sodas a day to 2 sodas a day, and so on. It's cutting a sugar out of your coffee. It's going to bed a half an hour earlier. It's going for a walk, once or twice a day. And it doesn't need to be, a huge marathon. It just get out and move your body. And that's how it begins. Because ideally, we want to eat nourishing food all the time. Ideally, we want to go to bed and get, 7.5 to 8 hours of sleep every night. And ideally, we want to be physically active throughout our day. And so when we stitch all this together, those are the tools. Those are the ingredients to the recipe of health. I promise you that is the truth. We all have genetics and we all have predisposition towards certain things. I know in my life I'm susceptible to things like stroke and hypertension, but if you're susceptible to obesity, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, autoimmune disorders, and even cancer, you have to understand that your greatest defense is a good offense, right? And that's eating good food, going for a walk, getting some good sleep, and adapting some good stress management strategies. So I have a whole bunch of tools for you. I have a lot of resources. I really, want to engage with you and help you figure out what is the easiest thing for you to begin today in order to take on this concept of self-help healthcare. Because like I said before, no one's going to take care of you but you. And so you're responsible for yourself, and that means taking on these certain strategies, and it's not that hard. I know it seems like it's an impossible thing to do, but it's not, because we start small, we start with one thing, one rung of the ladder at a time, and we get there eventually. Because the choices you make today have a profound impact on how well you live and how healthy and happy you'll be years down the road. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Please leave a comment or ask your questions below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care.